Hi everyone, it's Rachel here and I'm very late with my video. It's day 53 I think of the 100-day project. Now I don't really have I'm not doing a subscriber one today because I actually doubled it up. It was Renaissance. We've already done that, so I'm not going to do it again. Well, kind of, because I'm going to do stuff with my papers here. These are my leftover papers from cutting down to make tags and stuff like that and collage. And so as you know, I've been trying to make myself get on with these journals, and so I've got all this stuff here because Lulu's gluing out there, and she totally loved the doily spread, and so she's done her own, and she's cut it up. She can come and show us afterwards, and she's going to be decorating them. So I'm going to keep these papers near because we might use these, but I'm working on actually Michelle's journal. Michelle is away at the moment, I think, and so and I also want to get on with my other orders because I'm feeling a little bit anxious about them because I'm way behind. So I had a lot of ephemera to finish off, as you know, because I had prepared all of those sort of things for the 100-day project, and I'd done extras like look at my ephemera box now. All of these, aren't they yummy? So I mean, this is what I've been doing all day, yesterday afternoon and today, or this from just before lunch really, because the day sort of disappeared. So I'm full of stuff. I've got lots, and then I had started preparing all these sorts of things with the journal cards that Steffi designed, and I've just been embellishing them. I've stitched around them all. I've put ruffles, tabs, got all kinds. It's all happening. It's all, look at this, full of yummy things. So but I think I've got a lot, but then I don't, because then when I put them in the journals, they all disappear. But anyway, here's hoping. And then I had these collage pages I'd done a while ago, and I hadn't done anything with them. I actually wasn't mad about the colors of all of them, so I just recollaged over a little bit over the top where the colors were sort of jumping out at me and I wasn't happy with them. So these all need to be and there's a few. Oh, these I said I wanted to do the postcards with my kits, and I did that. So I'm really happy with those. I'll just show you those. They're ready to be stitched, so that's why they're just sitting on my sewing machine. I just finished those. Now I am parboiling potatoes to then roast them in the oven because they turn out better. So I'm just showing you these. And I love them. So yeah, and then I've just got these leftover bits of papers. I'm going to make those into tags. I'll probably put some lace or something on them, just big long tags. And then yeah, it's just been finishing everything off, which is really good because I'm going to have quite a bit that I can use and they've all got scanned coffee dyed paper. Yeah, so just getting them ready to put into journals. Love how that one turned out. And some of these I did all of these ones actually today, and they were kind of doing my head in yesterday, so I stopped and I just came back to it today. Is that one or two? That's one. Yeah, and I just put a ruffle on that one. Yep, so there we go. So been busy. So what I wanted to do for the journals, so Sarah, day 53 is a free-for-all. Do what you want. There we go. That's what day 53 is. I'll move those over there. I might need those. I'm going, oh, I got a fright. Oh my wordy lordy, what a jumpy person I am. Oh my goodness. What you don't know about me is I am a scaredy cat. Anyway, so naughty book. You scared me. So yeah, I'm going to make something to go in Michelle's journal. And I had these pieces here. Now, some of them I'm going to turn into big tags. And my inspiration for using Steffi's kits like this into big tags is from Carol Laws. Now, Carol, she does lots of projects with our kits, and she's an amazing journal maker. And I just love how she just puts in these big pieces in the journals. So this one and this one I had a little idea for. This one I'm not sure. And these are definitely going to become tags. And they may get something on them. They may just have some lace. That one might get a flower up the side or something like that. And then I've got all these bits. I've got lots of stuff actually everywhere. I mean, that's nothing new, is it? Okay, So I might have to put you on pause because I started saying I think I have my potatoes just parboiling, because then we put them in the oven and they turn out really well if you if you boil them and then roast them. So I might put the video on pause and I'll just go and drain them and then I'll come back. So I'm back. So I'll be joining 2 videos together. Oh my goodness, I'll probably regret that decision. It'll probably take forever. Okay, so with these, I thought I might do something slightly inspired by what I did with, I'm going to fold that over like that. I'm going to collage that bit. And that's going to attach down onto the journal page. So let me just grab a piece of coffee dyed paper. I've got a folded one here. So it might be, oh no, it's not too tall. So I just say it wouldn't go on that page. I'd have it on this page so that it folds out like that. And you get a surprise. So that's going to attach to a page, you see? Like that. Or I've got, no, not that. Yeah, something like that. So what I want to do is decorate here. And then I would leave that for writing. I might add a flip there. That would be fun. We haven't done that. And I'll do something there as well. And then this one I was thinking this would attach down. I might just rip a little bit more off. Just excuse me for a second. I tried to be organised. But I'm feeling like I'd like to rip a little bit more off. Right, and so with this one, I'm going to fold it maybe just beyond there, like so. This is on thicker paper. I might have printed it on this 120 GSM paper when I was showing the kit. And this one would go on this side, with the pages opening out like that, and it'll be like that. And I could even, this one's stronger, so I might even just glue down the 3 sides and that would be a pocket as well. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do today. See how we go. And I might use, I've got all my papers here. I've got all these trims out. Oh, these are all the scraps that Lulu had. Well, I can certainly start with those. That's my... Got plenty of rubbish in there, don't I? Got Tracy labels over there. I don't need those right now. I do have all my papers out here, and I can collage with those. Oh, here's a piece too. But I might use this piece here. Even put it on. No, I would put it on that way, but I do want it to go over around the corner, if you know what I mean. Oh, I have to trim that off anyway. But I want it to go, I'll fold it under, sort of thing. But we'll just see. We'll definitely need some old book page, and then this sort of thing. Well, this is very nice. I'll keep that to back a tag with, and I'll see what else I have. This is very pretty. That would be pretty. Oh, I think that's really pretty there. I think I might just put that one on there. That's very pretty. Let's see. I've got to tear it if I can. I haven't been very good at that lately. Oh, there we go. Did it. So I hope everybody is well. I was a bit slow off the mark today. I woke up, I went to bed very late. I actually did, I mentioned a couple of days ago that I was going to do this video kind of masterclass. My friend has a, actually I worked for her, and I mentioned that in my previous video, so I won't go on about that before, but I was a tour guide for her in Florence. She's a wonderful tour company. I do wonder if some of you have been to Florence since 1996, and if you've actually done tours with her, because her tours are pretty amazing. I'm not really someone that likes doing tours, but I will say that her tours have been studied very well. You won't just get dates, let me tell you that. You'll get all of the little sort of legends and myths and all kinds of really interesting information about Florence, not just, oh, this is the baptistry built in such and such a date or that sort of thing. You'll get more than that with her tours, but you won't get anything now because nobody can travel. But anyway, so I did her masterclass. I did mention that I was going to do it. I hadn't done it before. It was on Zoom. It was really easy. I was a bit nervous about it because I haven't really, I mean, I've had a couple of Zoom calls with my family, but like my sister organizes it, and I was a bit nervous that I wouldn't be able to manage it, but it's so easy. Steffi just installed the app in the iPad, and then basically when you get this confirmation email from Art Viva, and then you have it. They have the meeting username sort of thing. So you type in that, you say join. What is it called? Join a meeting or something like that. And then you just, it asks you for that, and then it asks you for the pin, and it's really easy. And then you sort of do that 10 minutes before, and then you just wait, and then when they start, they open it up, and there you go. And so anyway, it was Professor Alan. I wrote his name down. Just a second. Where's my notes? Alan, amazing guy, Alan Pascuzzi. And he was speaking. He's written a book on becoming Michelangelo. I'm going to see if I can find it. When I find it, I'll tell you what its exact name is. And he's an absolute expert on Michelangelo, and the theme was frescoes. And I've got to tell you guys, it was fantastic. I didn't expect it to be. I mean, I know that Rose does everything fantastic, but this was really fantastic. I was so happy that I stayed up. And it's late here for me because there were lots of there were quite a lot of Americans on there. So and also Australians, but there were people like me that didn't. Well, my microphone actually didn't work, so that's why I didn't speak. But I tried to say hello, but nothing happened. Nobody said hello back, so I assumed that my microphone didn't work. And then Rose wrote me a message while Alan was opening his presentation and said, "Are you here? We've started." And I'm like, "Yes, I'm taking notes." so I had to take notes. I wasn't going to. And then I was just like, the information was so good that I just took notes. I loved it. And so, yep. So I don't know where everybody came from, because not everybody like me had their microphones open. But I know I did hear some Australians and Americans. So I wonder whether there were any English people there. I'm not sure. And so I think I'm going to put this one over here. And so, yes, I'm trying to concentrate on two things at the same time. And anyway, so the time, that's what I was talking about. The time is, it's on quite late for me, because it needs to accommodate because obviously it's more Americans and Australians and foreigners, not people living in Italy that are signing up, not Italians. So anyway, it was all about Michelangelo and frescoes, and it was so insightful. And I have studied art, and so some things I knew, but it was a good refresher course because I didn't remember it much, because it was a very long time ago. It was I started at the end of September 1993, and I finished in 1996, I think it was. So it's been a long time, and I stopped the tours in 99, and then I went back to Australia. So, and then after that, I had a bit of a it was really a bit of a cultural drought, in the sense that I wasn't studying my art history anymore. So I I remember some things, but lots of things went out of my mind, if you know what I mean. So it was really great to listen. Oh, I love this, how this is all working together. Okay, good. So it was really great to listen to Alan, and he's an expert, and he's actually a fresco painter. So he's had lots of commissions around the world. I think he's American. He had an American accent, but he lives in Florence. I can't remember what university he works for, but he's a fresco painter, and he's had commissions in Australia, in Sydney, in Perth, in the States. He's doing some bronze sculptures for someplace, I think it was a university in the States. I need to pay attention more. No, I was too busy writing notes. I was too busy. I was very busy. But it was just, and there was lots of information in there that I actually didn't know about Michelangelo, which I found fascinating. So yeah, I'm really happy I stayed awake, but I did suffer the consequences because I had to concentrate, and I went in with a headache already, and it became worse. And then when I went to bed, I had a headache, not because of Alan, but just because I already had one, and it was late and I was tired. And so then I woke up not feeling well this morning, so it was a bit slow, but it went away after a few hours. Oh, isn't that wonderful? I love that. There we go. So really, really enjoyed that. And I have to try and remind myself. So there's one about the Vatican, the secrets of the Vatican tonight, but it's at midnight, and I know so that midnight here in New York is 6 hours behind, so 6 p.m. and in Sydney is 8 hours ahead. So so 8 a.m. in the morning on Saturday is when it's on. But yeah, so I don't know whether I'll be able to stay awake for that. I haven't signed up for it too. It might be full. Okay, so anyway, I just thought I wanted to tell you I highly enjoyed it. I love these. Okay, so now we can really, I don't want to do too much to them. I might put a little bit of lace here and here because I feel like they lend themselves to a little bit of lace. And now I think I just want to do a little bit of decoration inside. This could be a very quick video, guys. Could be very quick. So I took 3 pages of notes. It was fantastic. Anyway, I won't go on about that anymore. Now what am I looking for? I've got my books here. I've got my ephemera folders. Lulu has some of my stuff in the other room. Well, maybe I should look at one at a time. Otherwise, I'll get confused. One at a time. So let's go to the... Oh, wait. Let's see what do we have. We've got all these exciting things that are from the new kits too, don't we? Oh, and I also have those, but I don't think I want to use... I've got my ephemera kit here, but I don't think I want to put any of those there because then you're putting like scenery on top of scenery. So I think we need to go a little bit floral. A little bit floral, a little bit of colour. Well, that's pretty, isn't it? I've got these. I'm not going to put mushrooms, I don't think. They do make nice flips, don't they, these ones? So I've just put them in the pocket here in my ephemera folder, so I always know where they are. I thought that would be the easiest. That many copies of them out, I mean, honestly. Yes, Lulu? Oh, come and show us. Come and show.
Where will I put these?
I'll have those, thank you. Oh, okay, explain what you did, girlie.
So, can you explain?
So Lulu's she's collaged 3 book pages next to each other, like the Carol Laws method. And she's glued down her background. So she's done a mix of patterned and plain. And then she put the doilies on and some of the trims. And then I helped her cut them down. She wanted to make the sort of, these are a little bit bigger. They're 6 inches by 4.5 inches. So you go on. Just show them. You don't have to say anything if you don't want to.
This one?
You could say that you were having a terrible day.
I was having a really bad day.
And what did the collaging do for you?
Relaxed me.
She's feeling very relaxed now after the collaging. So these are Lulu's journaling cards.
I used your...
Oh, you cut out my painting.
Yeah.
Oh, that is beautiful. I love your colour combinations. Super.
Thank you.
Super. Super duper.
This one and that one.
That one might need a little label on it.
You can add it.
I can add it. Oh, Lulu.
They're yours anyway.
Oh, they mine, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
It's not like I'm going to do anything with them.
All right.
You can add to them, do whatever you want.
You could actually, these would be really nice, Lulu. Do you know how they'd be nice? Like make little books out of them. Don't think so?
Yeah.
Yeah? Like we'd have to maybe put a protection over them, like
Yeah.
a little bit of glue, just to make sure everything's stuck down. And then they could be little books. That could
Yeah,
be nice
cool.
too. They'd be actually perfect size for putting, like making a little photo sort of book.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a good size. Anyway, they're wonderful, Lulu. I'm
Thank
going
you.
to sit and look at those. I'll put those in front of me here so I can see them.
When I've finished it, maybe I'll put everything away.
Okay. Oh, that's good to hear. Thank you, Lulu.
Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome. Thank you. Now, what have I got here? Oh, I've got other. That was when I did the frogs. Okay. I'll put that one there. Okay, so let's get back to the job at hand. What was the job at hand? This little fellow here. Oh, I like that. That's going to go right there. I've never stuck that one down. I've never found the right home for it. And now I have. Here we go. Here we go. So yes, so today, no subscriber, just because I doubled up and then I did all, you know, as I said, I had a slow start and I didn't get organised. And I probably could have found, because some people did multiple suggestions in one suggestion, there were multiple choices, but I just didn't get organised. That's lovely. I love that. Okay, good. Let's concentrate. Right, we're over here. Yeah, so I just woke up feeling really happy. I had not well but happy, because I'd learned something, and it's been quite a while since I learned something like, you know, like that sort of thing, if you know what I mean. So very pleased. It's quite nice, isn't it? No, I don't want that there. Oh, I had something else there that I liked. Oh, the flowers. I did like the flowers there more. But I could also, the other thing I could do is put a flip there. So we might look at that too. And then I have these big birds. Nice on there. Oh, isn't that pretty on there? But then you see you're losing what is, if I put that there, and I do love it there, you're losing the sort of area that you could write. The other things I've really been loving are these. Oh, what about a little bit of collage behind? Put it on there. No, there maybe. Or I've got this one already cut out. Nope. Okay, and then sorry guys, you know, this is the decision process. This is what I go through with it the whole time to make my decisions. That's totally the wrong color. Let's get out of the purple, away from the purple. Don't look at purple. This is one of my favorite flowers. I love that. But I think because you can see it, I think I would prefer maybe a flip. I might prefer a flip. I just might. Oh, that's a nice big flower. Wrong colour. I'm back in the purple. I told myself not to look at the purple, and then what did I pull out? Purple. And then I've got mushrooms. I've got ladies. I don't think I want any ladies. Got a few doilies here. They're not meant to be there, but they're... don't think I want any doilies. Okay, so we're going to go back here. Well, oh no, I don't think I want one of those. I want to go back here. I did like this. That's very small. Let me look at these bigger ones. I do like these. See, I quite like that as a flip. That might work more. Not the mushrooms. I like the colours here. I really like the colours. No, I still like the flowers more. I love that too. Oh, I like that. That one or that one? That one. Okay, let's make a decision. Decision. Let's make a decision. Okay, you might want to. I might want to close my folder, huh? Just close it like that. Oh wait, there's one other option. Excuse me, but wait, there's more. Surprise, surprise. I've got my Florilegium book out. Florilegium. And these are lovely. These images as well. I bought this book to tear up. I did. and I've been enjoying tearing it up. I have no shame. I feel no guilt. I just rip it up. And see, that one, I wouldn't know which side I like more. I'm tending to like that side more, but I wouldn't be sure. I love those thistles, aren't they? It's got a little bit of a... It's only very slightly, I will say, very slightly glossy. Very slightly. I love that side. I'm just going to pull it out. I like that one too. Oh, look at those. Such a nice book. I won't go through all of it. I won't torment you. Okay. So I'm just going to tear this one down, because this could be a nice flip too. I'm tearing a bit off because it's too wide. I don't want it that wide. It is reflecting a little bit off my light. I hope it's not annoying you. Okay, let's just see. No, I don't think the colours are not right. No, I prefer the other one. Okay. I mean, would you think it would be so difficult to make such a simple decision? So let's glue it to a piece of book page, because it needs to be made a bit stronger. Because this is not cardstock. It's oh, go on, stick to everything. Why don't you? It's 120 GSM, so it's not quite cardstock. Needs to be reinforced, in my opinion. So it's nice when you buy kits and you can sort of intermix them. Okay. And then I'm going to put some perfect tea-dyed paper. Okay. Oh, there we go. I'm going to really be channel Carol, because what Carol does is she makes journal cards, and she doesn't cut that. She doesn't cut. I'm all the way over here. I need to move over here. Sorry, guys. I hope I haven't been off. Oh no, I haven't been off screen. Oh my goodness. I better slide on over, hadn't I? Oh, I see my arms swung around. That's what it is. That's why I'm feeling like I'm always having to move more over here. Carol leaves the paper. She'll stitch down there and she'll just fold the paper over like so. I'll get it. And then she doesn't cut off the excess paper. It just stays there, and then it's more journaling space like that. There we go. So that will just be there, and it'll attach. Oops. I'll stitch around it and it will attach with the fabric there, and then that pulls out. You see, that's very Carol. So I'm going to do that, but I feel like I would like to put something in here. That's the problem here that we're having. I like that. Put it down there. Maybe I'll put it down there, and that way I can. So I'm going to have that there, and I can put something here. I might. I don't want that one, but let me just see. I'm going to look for something. Oh, this is good. I might have found something. The first page that I opened. I'm actually just going to tear this. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Fussy tear. We're going to call it fussy tearing. Someone said that. It wasn't me who invented it. So a fussy tearing. I might keep the writing. I can always take the writing off afterwards. tell you what this paper smells like. It smells like saffron. It does. It's got a saffrony smell. That's what I'm going to put there. Put that there. Doesn't need anything else behind it. That's the $1,000,000 question. $1,000,000 question. Doesn't need anything behind it. Oh, I've got scraps galore in front of me here. Thanks, Lulu. This is always very nice, this one. I haven't used that for a while. Oh, there's some silly bits. Lulu kept that bit there. Those are good bits. Oh, maybe a piece of this. Now let me see. Oh, I need to tear that off. Yeah, I might put that there. Let's let me see. Oh, no, maybe we've got some script. Oh, no, I don't want any more script. Okay, yep. Okay, let's just make a decision and do it. I really like, what I like about these doors and things is, and the windows, it's fun to put, like, if you find the right flower, to have it shooting up the side, like it's actually growing there. I'll put that there. Okay, and we might even, don't know whether we might put something like that there, or I've got them here somewhere. There. We could have as one of the windows at the end of the video. I'll put the link to part 1 of making these, and then in that video I'm pretty sure I put a link to part 2, so then you can, if you want to see how to make these ephemera folders. Nope, I may not end up putting anything there. Be more balanced up there. Yes, it would. Number 2. There you go. House number 2, but that's too big. I need to reprint my... Oh, how many months have I been saying that for? That I need to reprint my labels. Oh, it's been months and I haven't done it. I like the green. Let's keep the green out. And I also have my antique wine labels. I do. Which are really lovely. I think that one's a bit, we don't want buildings and buildings together, do we? That's way too big, that one. I need to print more of those out too. I'm slowly using them. Could have one of these. No, wrong colour. Isn't it funny how, like, you know, sometimes it's just the wrong colour. We do have this one. Oh, yes, I think I'm going to do that. It's in keeping with our, yeah, I think I'll put that up there. Okay, good. Decision made. Decisions. Lulu, yeah. Can you come here for a second, please? What? Can you come here for a second, please? Yeah. Thank you. Could you just carefully lift the lid off the spezzatino and just give it a stir, make sure it's all right, okay, please? Don't burn yourself. No. So that's going to be like that, closes like that, and closes like that. And it's going to be stuck down on a page. I'm very happy with that, I will say that. Oh, and I might put that there. I know we've already got a label, but I like that label there because it goes with the framed floral there. Very happy with that. Good. And we're going to put a little bit of something there. Grab everything's tangled, everything's a mess. Like you could have a little tab, or I don't know. I have to decide. Oh, that's dangling down there. No, I don't want that one. Probably the other one. It's got. Is it all okay? That's too wide, that one. I've got my other one. Anyway, that's what will happen with that. So let's put that one aside. Oh, there's the owl. Okay, now we've got this one. I love these colours. Really happy with those. My favourites. Very nice. I love how that works in with that. That's like one of my first papers I ever did. And that was physically collaged because I had no idea about the computer. Okay. Well, I do like the owl there, but I feel like it needs something behind it so it stands out a bit more. And I'm thinking, well, I've got this scrap here. Oh, isn't that nice? No, I won't use that. Put that over there. Nope. Oh, maybe on this one, because we're at the blues, we could have this flower. I can't tell you how much I love making these pages inspired by Gibbon. Even though this is a totally different theme, you can just adapt it to any theme that you want. You just do it Gibbon style, in the sense that it's like a page attached to another page and folds out. I'm sure that's not confusing at all, is it? So all we can have just the flower, which is very pretty with that. Didn't put the flower on there. Oh yes, maybe we'll put the flower on there. And maybe we'll have the owl there. Yes, I think I might like that. And so now I've got to look for, oh, I like this. Put some script and see what happens. Yes, that's working for me. And then maybe, oh, a little bit of blue here. A little bit like washi tape. Well, this one's coming together quickly. Quite like that. Looks like there's steps behind them. Whoop, the steps you go. Maybe like that, yes. Okay, I'm thinking I like it more, just like that. So let's glue this one down there first. So I won't stitch the other one now. I'll just show you tomorrow when it's finished. Okay, and I'm going to put my owl there. Oh, too much glue. I'll have to clean it off. I'll scrape it off with the card. Hopefully I'm not speaking too quietly. Let's get the glue off. Okay, I really do like that. And I thought I was going to put this there. Oh, maybe, but I don't want to cover that flower up. Let me have a look. Or better without it. No, I like it with it. I'll take that writing off, I think. No. There. Yes, that's where it's going to go. Oh no, that's the, I was the wrong colour. That's why it was right. There we go, that one, that way. Thank heavens for that. I'm sure you're all telling me you're gluing it down on the wrong side. Can you imagine? That's why it wasn't working. the wrong side. Okay, thank heavens for that. I saw it. Because sometimes I do that, don't I? I make mistakes and don't see it. So that's that. That's that. We could have a flip if we want to. Don't need anything else there. Do we need anything else up there? I don't mind that up there. Yeah, I think just a little pop of colour. Little pop of colour. That there. And this is why we don't throw out our bits. See, now that would be a nice flip there. Again, I could put it down there. And it looks like they're going, I like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this one, I'm just going to tear a little bit more up because it's just arriving to the fold. And I don't want it to sort of, if it's too close to the fold, it'll start to bend. And that will be upsetting. So I'm going to glue it to this. That's all I have to glue it to. But I'm not going to be able to do the longer piece because, well, I could tear it down a little bit. Tear some off or make it that height. Oh my goodness, it does reflect. I cannot see a thing. Let's see. Does it fit on there? Because if it fits on there, yes it does, then I'll keep that. It's stuck to another piece of paper. We'll just take that off. That was when it was in the tea. It stuck to the other page. Okay, I'm going to get a new glue page. I'm going to put my glue everywhere on the back of this. Sometimes, as I said, with this Floridium book, it's hard to decide which do you want to keep. Sometimes you might have to put them in a window or something because they're just so nice on both sides. Put that like that. It will be stitched around afterwards, and it will also have a piece of, I'll just get rid of that afterwards. It will have a piece of fabric stitched on the side, and then it will hinge. That's great. One thing to be aware of is you've got to be careful which way you have this, because you don't want to have it on the side where you're going to put your fabric. There we go. That's a good notation. Just trim that off. You see, it was crooked. And that will fold. Perfect. Oh, perfect. That will fold, and that will be in there. It'll be hinged, so you'll see it like this. I'm going to put it at about that level, and it's going to flip out and then open like that. You see a cute owl. You can do writing there. This part is going to be attached. I'm not going to make this one a pocket because this is just regular copy paper. We don't want to put any stress on it, even though it's that's all folded over and it's quite strong there now. I really like that. Cool. So there we go. So that is my video. I hope you enjoyed that. It was really I just wanted to keep on keeping on with what I was doing. So yep, I kind of had to double up, and I hadn't put anything else in for that day, and then I was going to, but then I just thought, well, we might have a free day to do what you feel like, and this is what I felt like. So I've got that one and that one, and more of these need to be made because they're really fun things to have in a journal because they're interactive. They sort of flip out and open and that sort of thing. So there you go. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm not going to do the stitching as I said on the video. I'll do that. I've got too much stuff here. I'll do that and then show you tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.